I am about to teach you how to create the viral Brooke blowout. If you don't have time to watch this video now, make sure to save it for later if you have always dreamed of doing a beautiful bombshell blowout with a blow dryer and a brush. But before you even try to attempt this is not for the faint-hearted. This is a full round brush blow dry. If you can't even watch to the end of this video, then give up now, because this is not simple. This is no fake blowout. This is no hack. This is a real hairstylist bombshell fucking blowout. Are you ready to learn? First things first, we are sectioning the hair. If we don't section the hair, we are going to get overwhelmed and it's going to be a fucking mess. So I have one long rectangle section at the top, and then I have two sections either side of my ear, and one section running from the ear to the ear at the back down below. And then I'm going to run the brush through a couple of times and just really stretch it out and dry it. For this, I'm kind of pulling with tension, and you can see the angle that my hands are going. That is the best way to do it on yourself and doing the back. It can be really fucking hard doing a blowout on yourself. Like, look how janky and awkward my arms look. Like, this felt as awkward as it looks. It's not easy. You're also going to have to get really, really, really good at rotating the brush with your fingertips. Like, my fingers are moving super slow here. It's so hard to do it on yourself. But yeah, this is like the number one thing that you need to learn. So when you're watching TV, get your brush and practice twirling that bitch in your fingertips if you ever want to be able to do a blowout, because it will be straight if you don't get the fingertip rolling. I was going to speed up this video, and then I was like, well, if they can't watch a 10-minute video, then they're not going to be able to do this blowout, because I think this took 40 minutes on my hair. I'm now rolling it up and into itself as if it was a roller inside, but there's no roller inside. And then I'm clipping with a clip at the base where my head is and the pin curl touches. So I'm going to show you again in other sections, because I kind of was yapping and missed that step by step there. But don't worry, we've got a few more sections to go. So I'm doing the same thing here. We are rolling our fingertips, rolling, and then I roll it right up and I give it a good blast of hot air. I want to heat it up as if it's a hot roller. Then I'm going to let it sit there for a second, take it out, and you'll see what I'm doing with my fingertips here. I put my whole hand in the back and I wrap my hair around it. And then after every section, we are hairspraying that bitch like crazy, because that is what's going to hold and set our shape. When I look at a section, it's like a square, and I take really big sections and I do each section really, really thoroughly. So this section here, you can see me going in at all angles. I'm getting the brush, I'm going above, I'm going underneath, I'm going from the side. Even Bianca's laughing at me because she's like, girl, what the hell are you doing a blowout on yourself for like this? You're absolutely crazy. This is a super hard thing to do, let alone on yourself. But yeah, you guys asked, so I'm here to deliver.
I know. I'm so obsessed.
I'm literally so tired just from watching this. It took a lot. Here we are going again, still with that same fucking section. I always get asked, like, what do I use to get such root lift? There is no cheat to this. It's like, just pull the hair up, directly up, get it off the scalp as soon as, like, 100%, from 100% wet to dry. Don't blast dry at first. Pull that hair up off the scalp and blast it up off the roots, and 100% you'll have so much fucking volume that'll last for days.
Controlling yourself. I'm trying to. You're good. It's really hard doing it on yourself. Much harder it was to do it on yourself. Me teaching clients in their appointments, like, just do it like this. It's like, it's pretty hard.
I put my whole hand in and I'm wrapping the hair around it. Then I'm grabbing it at the base so it's nice and sturdy where it's tighter at my scalp, and I'm going to clip it. And you can see that that's completely lifted all of my hair up to the highest point, and it's clipped so that it sets off my scalp. Hairspray that bitch again to, the edges, because this took really fucking long and I was getting super over it, but I was super excited to see the color, so it kind of got me to, get through. So I would recommend only doing this if you have like a special event. Maybe it's your wedding hair, maybe it's something like that, and you want to literally go all fucking out, then do this, because I felt like the hottest bitch afterwards as well. After you do the 2 bottom sections and the 2 side sections, there's 2 more sections in the middle at the back there. These are the hardest sections and they're the biggest sections. The most important thing is getting it super, super dry at the roots and getting a nice flick on the ends. So I'm going to go at this square section from all angles, like I was telling you before, because I'm lazy and I didn't want to do the finger twisty thingy. I rolled it all the way up and heated it up like a hot roller. So that is a really good option for the back if you are really struggling with the angle with the finger thingy, because oh my god, it was absolutely fucking crazy.
It's fucking hard. Get in there.
No, you're fully dang it. Dang it.
Dang it. I'm so excited. It looks so good, babe. I know, I'm going all out.
It's so funny because as I was doing this, the girls in the salon literally kept coming up to me and being like, you're absolutely crazy for doing this service on yourself.
So I'm gonna
Yeah, I am known in the salon for doing my blowouts like this, but doing it on yourself is definitely a whole new level. But if you literally want a hairdresser at home blowout, then this is exactly the way to do it, because your hair will be fucking amazing and you'll never have to pay me to do it. So I guess that's a pro tip.
Almost there, oh my god. I loved doing this because I can't see the whole color until the very end. Gets me excited.
At this point, I'm almost done and I'm like so ready to be done. The home stretch always feels so good, especially when you've done a pin curl blowout, because everything's all tucked away nicely. You can't see the results yet, so it like makes you wait till the very end. But pushing through right now, doing the last few sections in the top. I hope you guys are learning from this. The trick is never, once you think that the section is done, go over it 50 more million times and cool shot, we're setting it. It's pretty much a Brooke blowout. Honestly, this is the trick to a Brooke blowout. The trick to a Brooke blowout is just you do everything to the maximum. The maximum root lift, the maximum finger twirls, the maximum passes. You run it over and over and over and over and over and over, and you like give it 120%. That is a Brooke blowout. It's not a technique, it's just the finish and the effort. And because you actually care and you want it to look beautiful, that is why it's a Brooke blowout. And you're still listening to me. You are going to have the best hair ever when you do this. You're gonna feel like the baddest bitch. Now, doing the bangs is super hard. I do it forward and then like with the brush underneath the section, and then I flip it up like this, and then I put it above, and that for me there gives like a really beautiful swoop.
I know. I'm so excited.
Look, guys, you're motivated, huh?
Yeah.
I could have helped you.
No, but I didn't even think of that. But I would never be motivated to do it on myself normally, but because it's a new color, I'm like, I'll do it. Yeah, I want it to look awesome. Oh my god, look at the front. Fucking obsessed.
It's gonna be gorgeous.
It's gonna be insane. I did it. I actually did a pin curl bouncy blowout on myself. What the fuck?
And there you have it. The Brooke blowout. Depending on your layers in your hair, your results may vary. If you have fine hair and it doesn't hold a curl very well, there are some products I would recommend. Comment down below and I will help you out to customize this to suit you and your hair type. Oh my god, you have to do this though. Like, I don't care that it took so long. If you made it to the end of this video, you have to feel like this because it is legendary, and I see why I'm getting so booked up with blowouts lately, because this feeling is something else. Love you. Tag me.